In this screencast, we will go over an example of running a job on the web front end of the Life Science Informatics Compute portal. So in our example job, we're going to run through a quick R statistical package to process some data. So we've got two items. We've got the R script or program itself and a data file that we need to tell the portal about. So let's look at the script, and then two, the data file. So we'll go to our laptop, and I've got the example job information here. I've got ape_.r, and I've got two data files. I'll actually just use one of the data files to upload to the portal. So let's switch over to the portal. To get to the portal, hopefully you bookmarked the Biotech Embry Alaska EDU page. You can either go to Information on Services or click the Services status. It's also good to check to see if everything's online. So the Compute portal's online, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So here, if you have an asset, ask for an account, you can ask for an account. Otherwise, access the portal now. Now I've already logged in, so it won't ask me for a user and password. It'll just take me right in. And what you'll be presented when you get to the portal is the news page. Always great to find out when maintenance is planning to be done or has just concluded. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see all the applications. I'll just briefly scroll through all of them. As you can see, there's a lot there. And I'll go over more of these features soon. But what we're after is running R, which is a statistical package, which has some bioinformatics type programs in it. So we're going to select R. And what you're presented here is by default, you get the short form of all these programs, which provides you the most common options to the programs. If you want to see all the options for software that we've programmed into the portal for that package, you would click the long form. And we're actually going to use the long form because we need to attach a command file, but we also need to supply a data file. So in our case, so this is, we're reconstructing some ancestral states. So let's give our job name just that. So ancestral state reconstruction. If you don't supply a job name, the system will supply a random name for you. So it's an option. So let's go ahead and attach a file from our computer. Choose File. And now we have to jump through our paths. Example job. Here's our R script. And attach. And now let's do the same thing for our data file. And we're attaching what are we attaching? We are attaching the Nexus file. This guy. Open. Now, when you registered, the default email address is given, but if you happen to be visiting and you can't get to the Alaska, if you can't get to your default email account, you can change that and have that sent to a different account. So we've set the script, supplied the data file. Go to the bottom, we can hit run, and that will submit the job to the portal. So here's the name, here's the cryptic name, which is a job ID. If you have particular problems, we want to know the script that you run and this job ID. That way we can get behind the curtain and see what the computer's doing. So now we've submitted the job, we can close all this. In the Tools section, you can see all the past jobs by clicking on Manage Files. We can see the job that I just submitted, and it's already finished. It was going to run pretty quickly. If we submitted a job that's going to take some time to run, we can check on it by clicking on Manage Jobs. You'll see all your running jobs here. Any queued jobs if the computer is really busy, and there's a small summary of the system status below. All right, so there's two ways to find out if your job's finished. One, again, manage files, it says it finished, but when the job's also finished, the portal will also send you an email. Here we go. Your job, Ancestral State Reconstruction, has been completed, and it will give you a direct link to your job output. And please note, the data will remain available for about 30 days. So that's one of the things on this portal is when your job is finished, you have 30 days to collect the output. Otherwise, it will be gone. So clicking on that link, you can pull up a page just with the job data, or you can click within and it will appear in the subset here. So let's go ahead and do that. You'll get various output files. You can download them by clicking on them individually, or you can download them as a group in a zip format or some other formats that you might be familiar with. So, but yeah, we're only interested in our output, so let's go ahead and click on that file. It'll download, and now we gotta switch back to our terminal. Go to our download folder. There's our output file, and we see the output. And again, if you have any troubles using the portal, the error messages will be typically, standard error. Again, let us know the script you ran, the program, and the job ID, and we'll investigate and tell you what's going on. We'll tell you either if it's an input problem or if there is actually a system problem. That concludes this screencast.